Got it. We're live streaming. Boom.
Okay.
Stoner Morning Show.
Sorry.
Guys, we do live shows too. Woo! In the city. And in people's backyards.
All right.
Stoner Morning Show. Let's get stoned.
Yeah. Let's get stoned and talk about stuff and have fun and enjoy each other, right? All the above.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
Can I tell you I really enjoyed hanging out last night with Black Guy Tonight. Pumpkin Escobar and Ray. I don't know his name. Happy Utensil. He is. Those guys are awesome. I had so much fun, and they continuously make me laugh. I catch them anytime I can, like when they go live on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday.
Yeah.
And they just have like these beautiful, like funny rants and like just fun conversation, kind of like we do.
Yeah. Here's Lex.
Sorry, I'm a little late, guys. I bet the intro was killer.
JQ is great about watching other people's stuff. He was on Black Guy Tonight last night. You're good about watching. I always miss other people's stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Me too. I'm not particularly good at it either.
I try.
I
like to laugh.
It's amazing. I was actually thinking about that because the amount of garbage content that I watch compared to, and I know I have personal friends, people I consider friends who are making great art, and I watch cops harass people and people videotape it, get angry, and then they harass the cop. That's what I'm so fascinated with watching, like YouTube clips of like First Amendment auditors. Guys will go to like a police station and videotape cops. It's obnoxious. I think they're obnoxious, but I understand their point. They're trying to kind of get a rise from the cops to see how they'd act, and the amount of unprofessionalism that happens in that place. But anyway, it is something that's it's like watching drama. I'm just watching drama. Nobody's doing anything really creative or entertaining. I guess maybe it's important, but I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. And I could be watching it so many other things, but I watch this instead. This guy's getting put in handcuffs for no reason.
Well, it's important work to the person who's doing it. But if you're watching it, you're encouraging.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I guess I am a proponent of it. And if I got pulled over, I'd be excellent at dealing with the cops now. I have my own,
you've seen these tutorial videos.
It's almost like that, yeah.
Is it because how you handle cops in Thailand now?
No, I would never. I would, sir, here's my wallet, whatever you need. That's about as best you'll get, and that walk away.
Right. You know, I always mean to look up like what to do if you fall out of a building, because there's like a way you're supposed to fall so that increases your chances of survival, and I don't know what that is.
Ooh.
Aren't you supposed to roll with it? You roll?
I think.
Lead with the ankles?
I don't know.
Oh.
Bend your legs and roll into the fall.
I'm in my 40s. And I don't know how to fall off of a building. What am I?
What are you doing? It seems like a 5-minute conversation. You know, it's not like there's a huge amount of technique, right? I know how to survive in a sandstorm. I feel like that's never going to happen. But if you get caught in a sandstorm, you roll. You just roll. You like back and forth. You kind of just roll and rock so that the sand will you won't get buried underneath it. The sand will keep filling in the hole.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, there should be, you know how people say like, oh, we should be teaching kids how to do their taxes in school. We should also be teaching kids this kind of
stuff.
Yeah. Just like top 10 things that might kill you or things that we used to have to deal with.
Yeah.
You know?
Like how to pop out a window if your car like veers into a pond.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
Don't you have to wait till the car's fully submerged and fully full of water before you open the door?
I don't know, man. I don't teach this class. I'm just brainstorming.
No, it's negative pressure on the door.
Oh.
What was that show that they used to prove shit it was like yes or no. Like they would do scientific stuff, and they would, they build Mythbusters. Yeah, that's what we need to do is just get top 10 Mythbusters, because they did that about flipping in a car, like car flipping upside down. Should you wait if the water comes? If you're on a rope bridge and the rope cuts behind you, what are your odds of running across and actually making it? Like, these are the things we should know about.
Yeah,
you know, if I'm in an Indiana Jones type situation,
yeah, good. I don't know.
Samantha B reminded us to watch the Facebook stream.
She reminded us to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Right. She just sent me a message.
If we're making, so if you want, I don't have my laptop in front of me, so somebody else has to watch the comments.
Shout out to Don, who is up early.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. West Coast.
And 18 Baby Blue.
We have a first guest who's going to pop in real quick. Sherry Hazlitt is here because she's going to talk about the show we're doing tonight. And
okay, cool. All right, good. Woo! And then we know John, I had told him our first guest, John Samson, will be on around 10:15, 10:20.
Okay. Okay, cool. Perfect. Scheduling.
Grazie.
No, Lex.
And I don't think I could ever stop doing Italian accents.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
I like it's my favorite accent to do.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm hurting anybody by doing it.
Or gangster, like what's up, Sherry? How's it going?
Hi, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hello, Sherry.
Hi, good morning.
Sherry, do you like mobster movies? Gangster movies?
I do, very much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you're talking about right now?
I'm a fan.
No.
Well, I just brought
Sean must
have.
You just changed the topic.
We went from Italian accents to mobster movies. Very
okay. I got it. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
With zero warning.
Can you do a Marlon Brando accent?
Oh, no. I don't know. I'm so bad at accents.
Yeah,
okay. Right. We're still going to put you on the spot and just do your best one. It still might be the worst ever, but it'll be your best.
On the waterfront. Come on.
Oh God.
No judgment. No judgment.
Not even best Brando. Like, what is your best impersonation? How about that?
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Anyway. My best impersonation. I am not necessarily. If I'm on the spot, like if I'm improvising, I can pull one out. But I don't know that I'm great at impressions.
Yeah.
Because I really haven't practiced them.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
I'm good at.
I'll give you an old impression. I haven't done it in a while. Sean might remember this. Okay. This is my impression of a New York City umbrella on a windy day. All right.
Yeah.
Here, let's see if I can do this. Ready? Yeah. Fine. Throw me out like the rest of them.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Grazie.
That was.
I can only do one impression, and it's very it's a deep cut kind of.
Oh, those are good. So we don't know if it's bad or good, probably.
Well, it's just I can only do like one part of one. I can do an impression of Sylvester Stallone from the movie Judge Dredd, but just a line that he says in the trailer. I've only seen the movie once.
Okay, that's fair.
Do it.
Did it make it to the movie, or is this specific to the trailer?
No. Well, I've seen it also in commercials. You know how it's
okay.
Sort of like if there's a commercial for a stream,
it's a line,
and they show a bunch of
Yeah. I'll be back.
Yeah. But this is Sylvester Stallone from the Judge Dredd trailer. I am the law.
That's a good one. Good. That's a good one.
That's dead. That's dead.
It's all I can do.
Spot on.
Well, Sherry,
Jay, do you have any impressions?
Oh yeah.
My father. That.
Yeah, that's a good one. It is. Oh, dude, you're nailing it. I wish you guys knew his dad because that was perfect.
I love my father. He's awesome.
That there kid's there with all their fingers there. Oh, you guys got all your fingers? All right.
We love
Jay's dad.
We love
Jay's dad is like
on the show.
We've talked about it before, I think.
Oh, I know.
Jay's dad has nubs.
Nubs.
Oh, really?
Work related.
He lost them between a piece of sliding rope and the side of the boat. He was a chief engineer on an ocean going tugboat in the Hudson River for like the last, I don't know, 30 years of my life.
We should get him on the show. Why aren't we interviewing a former tugboat captain? Why not? Right?
Yeah, we could get your dad to talk about stuff like that.
Chief engineer.
Oh yeah.
He was the guy that worked on the engines all the time.
Yeah. He'd be like, "I give it her on. She's got captain."
He was the Scotty of the boat.
So and then something happened to his finger. So his fingers, there was just like an accident.
Yes.
Yeah, it got caught between ropes and something else, and he lost his 2 nub fingers. And then they
tried to reattach them, but then gangrene set in, so they had to remove them.
Yeah, and so then So now he walks the earth, pointing out things, going, "That there kid's there, that there,
nice.
That there." Make sure you know he got nubs.
JQ, how old were you when this happened? Do you remember your dad before fingers?
I think it happened when in my infancy or before I was born, because I don't remember it.
When he's
always had those 2 fingers missing.
Yeah.
When your dad shows up in your dreams, does he ever have fingers? All his fingers?
Yes, and he's able to hold me and hug me like a real father.
Well, all right, Sherry. Before we forget, we're doing a show tonight, right? That's
yeah, we're doing so dumb pot girl summer. Woo. Yeah. So me and my friend Bree Watson and Rand Langdon, they're both Canadian. They live in Toronto. Yeah, and they're improvisers and the theater owner, managers, whatever, that kind of stuff up there. Bree's with Improv Niagara, and she's the founder. And Rand she's general manager of the Assembly in Toronto. Anyway, so we all know each other from online stuff this past year. Anyway, so we wanted to do a show together. And also get high, but their borders are still closed because of the vaccine situation over there. So we're doing it online tonight at 10. And the 3 ladies plus you guys, whoever's showing up. We're gonna.
I'll be there.
Cool. We're gonna hang out, have fun,
get stoned.
Get high.
Get high.
How do people find the show?
So it's on Twitch, Magnet Theater. So twitch.tv/The Magnet Theater. That's the THEATER. 10 p.m. tonight. Not theater.
The theater.
Mm-hmm. And so we'll be hanging out there tonight. What, Sean?
Oh, Lex, are you eating something?
Yeah.
I was, yeah.
What is
pineapple? It's a pineapple Danish.
Ooh.
Oh my God!
It's really good. They don't make it that sugary, but like the jelly inside is, so it's nice. They recognize that the pineapple is very sweet, and it's not like candied on the top. I enjoy it almost every day. It's the worst thing I eat out here.
Lex,
goddamn delicious.
Later on in the show, we have to look at your that book you were showing me of the food, the food catalog.
Oh, if I still have it, I'll grab it.
Oh, dude.
I don't know if I have it.
You have a food catalog?
Well, like somebody dropped like a coupon book. That's all. It's just a coupon book that you would get in in your mail normally, but they left it at the lobby. And I was showing Jay last time we talked, because now they have, how like America has cheesy crust pizza?
Sure.
They have like shrimp crust. They have like shrimp baked into the crust of the pizza. Each piece of pizza in the middle of it would have a piece of shrimp, a whole shrimp.
That wasn't even the best thing. Is it
deveined?
Yes, okay. and butterfly.
Wow.
And Jay, just one piece, just one piece of shrimp.
Yeah.
And then it's in the crust itself, and then they have shrimp on top, and other things, other seafood stuff.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Jay, what was your favorite?
My favorite was the mealworm cake.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I had to make sure John knows our next guest. Yeah, I'm pretty certain, right, Jay? I mean, it was close up. It's a picture, so it wasn't live, but I'm pretty certain it was a full-on cake that had bugs.
Wow.
Bugs on the outside instead of like sprinkles.
Yeah, it was mealworms instead of rainbow sprinkles. It was.
Yeah.
I want him to send me one.
That's the kind of shit that's going on down here, guys. It's getting real.
I'll be honest.
Shit is getting real.
I'll be honest. I've been thinking about, just with a global pandemic and, thinking about the environment and about how for years we've been told we should be eating bugs. Don't you remember like when we were kids, we were told we'll be eating bugs for adults? I want to find like one of those meal services, like, how they send you recipes and you make them. There's gotta be that for bugs. Like I should probably be making bugs at home.
Sounds like a startup idea, Sean.
I mean, I don't have the will to get this off the ground, but
I would.
If someone sends him bugs, he'll eat them.
Yeah, if somebody sends me bugs, I'll cook them, crickets or something.
Yeah. I'm about it. I'm team bug too. I'm fine with it, eating it. I'm sure we have enough chefs in the world that'll make it taste good.
Yeah,
right.
I'm not saying that I'm going to have to work through this. I mean, it'll be weird the first few times I eat them, I'm sure.
I mean, shrimp are bugs too. They're just water bugs.
Right.
Yeah.
I eat those all the time. Yeah.
Right.
Now, Lex, you've been living in Thailand for what, almost 3 years now.
Off and on, yeah.
Yeah, off and on. What you've had to eat the bug. Which one's your favorite? Which one's your least favorite? And riding on the back of the motorcycle counts.
Never got one that way, but best bug I ate was the bees. I had bees in like a custardy kind of thing, and that was really good. And I also had bees in like ice cream. And it was like a honey
shaving.
It was like a honey flavored ice cream that had honeycomb and bee in it.
Was it chunks of bee? Like chunks of bee? Or
like
shavings?
full on bee. Like full on bee. Ooh. And then the worst bug I had was the tarantula. The tarantula was it was flavorless. It was hairy. It had like you could.
I remember you showing me pictures of that. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the worst. That was the worst one.
What did the bee taste like? Was it sweet?
No, it just tasted. Right? Bees seem like they'd be sweet.
Well, everything that I had, because I had it in a custard, and there was like an eggy, but kind of sweet. But you could taste the egg, and you could also taste that it was bug. You could but I don't know how to. I can't tell you how. You know what? I could tell you it tasted like if you ever smelled like a caterpillar.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I smell the caterpillars.
Right?
Oh, earthy and metallic.
Kind of, yeah, I guess. This that's it's an earthy, so it was just something that tasted kind of earthy.
I have a smart ass question, but I'm totally asking this in all seriousness. Did the bees explode with honey when you bited?
No,
it's so cool.
That's not how it works.
The cartoon.
That's not how it works.
That would be great, though. Cool. Wouldn't that be great?
It would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to watch a lot of ant videos on YouTube, and there's these ants that are called like sugar ants, and they will drink so much sap and sugar water that they just swell up, and then they just hang inside their caves for the other ants to eat off of them. Like not eat them though, they just suck on them. But they look like little grapes.
Big orgy.
I bet you those are delicious and pop like candy in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
I bet those do pop. Yeah, that's good.
We're gonna be eating bugs sooner than we realize.
Yeah, we need to.
What bug we used to eat? Sherry, what bug wouldn't you eat?
What bug would I not eat?
Yeah.
Oh, I would not eat a roach.
Really? They seem like they'd be nutty.
I ate a roach before. But not here in California for like a couple $100 at a job I had. And I'll tell you, and this is what I'm all about with bugs now, is it's what they ate. Because this one came out of the gutter. Yeah. And I ate it, and it tasted like bug. Like I didn't really, I swallowed it down, but like 40 minutes later, and I had an empty stomach, I was heaving. My body knew that thing was toxic, and I was just getting out whatever I can get out. I was drinking water just to have something to vomit, because my body just knew that I shouldn't have eaten it. But you see people eat roaches on like Fear Factory. That's what I was thinking at the time, But I realized that those ones were grown in like a a bucket, and they were eating apples.
Yeah, those are lab roaches.
Yeah, not dumpster roaches.
No,
but I got paid. I
was gonna say you got paid $200 to eat a gutter roach.
It might have been 500, but I don't remember.
I hope so.
It could have been because I also
sure.
I know they paid me 500 once to wax my beard. They waxed my face, and they did everything, but they were like, oh, we don't want to do the mustache because they knew how much it would hurt. But then I had like even if I shaved completely, it still looked like I had a mustache because the roots were all gone everywhere else. And so I had this like long, dumb mustache, like all the way down to here for like a month. It was horrible. That was not worth it.
Sweet job.
Yeah, good money though. $500.
Yeah. Sherry, we have to bring in our next.
Oh, okay. So I'll leave.
Sorry.
Yeah. But plug the show again. It's the Magnet Theater Twitch, right?
Yeah, Magnet Theater Twitch, 10 p.m. tonight. That's Saturday, June 12th.
Yeah.
Hot Girl Summer. And one other thing. We're also just the show is free. We're just asking folks. There's a link in my bio on Instagram. I'm so bad at this social media stuff at Shari Hazlett, where we're just asking our, friends, folks that are watching or whatever to just take one action, because New York State just passed adult use cannabis.
Yeah.
So it's legal now. The legislation's been passed by the state government, and the government signed it, but it's also one of the most socially equitable legislations in the country. But for it to stay that way, we have to hold our elected officials accountable. So New York NORML and New York City NORML have so the link in my bio has a link directly to a letter that you can send automatically to your state reps, and just let them know that you're paying attention and to please appoint and nominate folks who actually know how to manage social equity programs. Yep.
I'm so glad you're on that. That's super important.
It is very important.
It really is. All right. Good.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Thanks, Shari.
Thanks, guys. Show. Bye. See you later.
Yeah. See you later.
What's up, Max?
Right.
How you doing?
Now there's a Max. Oh, that's online.
Oh yeah.
Let's bring if John is ready, we can do that.
Oh, right? Yeah. Let's do that.
I
do have an idea that I want to share with you guys, though. We can do it later, or we'll do it when Max or when Jonathan is here. We'll see. I don't know.
John can play too. John was as he's coming on, as you let him in, he was one of the first comics I met here in Bangkok. He's also probably the most seasoned comic out here. You came here 15 years ago, John?
There he is.
Now is it 15, 16 years ago?
Yeah. We'll start with hello.
Hi, John.
I love how you got that the city behind you on the balcony there. At first, I thought it was
pretty awesome, right? No,
actually
this is the real deal.
Yeah, cool. I first came to Thailand in '99, but I was just here on holiday, visiting a friend. I then came back in 2005, which is when I began doing comedy here. And back then there were only.
Tell me, please. Yeah, keep going. I love this stuff.
Okay, so initially I was doing predominantly Thai language comedy.
You came in '99? You said '99 or 2009?
I moved to live in 2005.
Yeah. So, but when you went home, you started practicing Thai, or do you just picked it up like that easy, or was that a commitment? You
in '99, and I took some time off from school, came here to teach English and just explore the world. I ended up staying for 2 years, which is when I learned to speak Thai.
Oh, okay.
And then I came back in 2005 initially on a holiday, I met some Thai comedians, and Thai comedy is performed as a group. And so I got myself into this group that was already established, and it was great. Just 5 shows a day, TV every week. It was outrageous. And because I
have a question. Are you funnier in Thai or English? Be honest.
I'll get to that.
Sorry to jump ahead. Sorry to jump ahead.
Yeah, so and because the group was already established, I would perform at all the main comedy clubs, which is where all the talent agents went out whenever they wanted someone funny for their TV shows that there were talent agents for. And, you know, they wouldn't go out looking for a white guy or a black guy or something, because they're like, why would they be performing at a comedy club? Yeah. But once they've gone enough times and they know who I am, then I start getting cast in like soap operas and sitcoms. It was really great. Now, to answer your question, here, let me give a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Because I'm a native speaker of English. It's my language. I should be pretty good at it, right?
Yeah.
But no, I've done over 10,000 live shows in the Thai language.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I've probably done less than 1,000 in English, or somewhere around 1,000, right?
1,000.
I've done 10 times as many in Thai, so of course I'm funnier in Thai.
All right.
Yeah.
I've seen you perform. I've seen you perform in the group thing when you guys have went live a couple of times at your club, and I've seen you perform.
Doing the Thai, yeah.
Yep, performing in Thai. I don't know anything you guys are saying, but it looked cool and it looked funny.
Well, thank you.
Go ahead, John.
I got one person to enjoy the show who doesn't even speak Thai.
That shows how funny you are in Thai, that somebody who doesn't understand you can find you funny. That is...
Well, Thai comedy, like I said, it's a group. If you're familiar with vaudeville, you know, like Laurel and Hardy, Marx Brothers type stuff, it's very physical. There's a lot of slapstick.
Yeah.
We have something called a mai ti hua, which translates loosely as head-hitting stick, translates directly rather.
Yeah.
And it is quite slapstick. It's actually where the word
literally,
slapstick comes from. It's people using a stick in a comedy show to slap each other. But here is the Thai mai ti hua.
Ah.
I could do that all day.
Where do you buy that specific stick from? Are there comedy stores in Thailand?
This is made from Future Board, which is like a plastic version of cardboard.
Oh.
And you just fold it up, put tape around one end for the handle, and make sure that that's the end you hold, not hit people.
Yeah. But John's been very generous when he hits me. He'll ask me first just to prove a point. But it's exceptionally loud and it doesn't hurt. So it's a pretty neat trick. And Sean, you know. Do what? Only in the head. Yeah. Well, it's a big, isn't it? It's a big thing not to. It's disrespectful to touch the head and don't fuck with the guy's head. So I think it's extra like.
But comedians on stage together, like any social rule is just gone. Like we're doing a show, everyone understands that.
Yeah, and I know he studied, Sean, John studied comedy dell'arte before we went out there. But I remember you telling me, we got into a conversation once when I first got out here about like some of those characters and how they're just universal. And like you saw that in Thai, right?
Like the Commedia dell'arte, it's based on the star-crossed lovers and the master-servant dynamic. That exists in every single culture in the world.
Yeah.
And while it might not translate to the popular forms of comedy, it certainly is useful in storytelling or any kind of theatrical story.
all that shit. Do you feel? All right, I'll ask one more serious question, Sean. You think it's something funny?
Okay.
But I do think John.
All right.
But I respect John in a lot of ways. Like he was here when comedy wasn't really like English wasn't happening. There was no English stand-up comedy, and now Like before the pandemic happened, like I went down and saw a Thai open mic where it was just 4 guys that would get together every Sunday doing their shit, you know, and they barely spoke English, but they were talking to me about, and now they're studying it through books because they only have like Note Udom, what's his name? But how many, like, well, you know the scene better, John. That's my question is like, how many people do you see doing like the Western style comedy now? Do you see that there's a future in it? And yeah, and anything else you want to talk about as to like now what comedy is compared to what it was 14 years ago, 15 years ago?
Stand-up comedy, right?
Yes, yeah, specifically that, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Western style is starting to become popular. You know, the older style, just like vaudeville did, it's just starting to die away. There's backup musicians, you know, there's bum bum ching. A lot of people are so familiar with it, they know when the joke is coming and they don't like that, you know?
Yeah.
So shifting to other forms of comedy, stand-up being one of the main ones. Now, the future of stand-up comedy is well, you said you went to an open mic that meets every day?
Yeah.
I went to one that I saw you click going to on, but
yeah,
maybe
those
you
dudes. I went to the same place, but not the same night that I probably clicked on going.
Was it held near Jula Longhorn? And
it was like the best area. I'm not good with the area, but it was like Siloamish area, or maybe it wasn't far from where I'm at now. I'm like by Icon Siam, but on the other side of the river. And it was at like a coffee shop. It was in a small little coffee shop kind of thing. And I think it was like piratey kind of decor.
Was
like
it
pirates?
By a guy named
I'm not.
Haste?
I don't remember.
Did he speak English, the guy who ran it? Did he?
There was one guy who spoke decent English, but I got Chris Ralphhausen to come with me so he ended up translating more than anything. And I got him to do Thai for the first time, stand up in Thai. And then I tried to do it in my pidgin English and the Nitnoy Thai that I know. It was horrible.
This should
it was really bad.
Become a segment of like trying to remember a story.
I am the worst. I don't even try. I feel bad, but I don't even try to learn half the people's names and the places anymore.
All right, so
anyway, the worst.
Back to your question.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
The future of Thai comedy. What's going to happen is, moment for Thai stand-up comedy. That's the Western style stand-up. There's only one person who's really famous. He had 2 specials, all of which are now on Netflix in Thailand.
Yep.
And there's a lot of people who are up and coming right now, like like the open mic you mentioned. It's when I say up and coming, I'm being very, very, very generous. They're just starting out, right?
Yeah, totally. It's like just starting out.
Of comedians who let's say, once 10 of us are famous. Once that happens, then stand-up is going to become huge.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good.
And it's interesting.
That's a good goal. That's like a very attainable. I feel like.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you that guy though.
I love about
John, you ever meet Note? That guy Note Udom, whatever his last name is.
Yeah, I know him.
I've
met all the Thai comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy does like 2 hours. He does 2 hours, no opener.
Oh, no.
He goes out like,
That's only what went on the DVD.
Exactly. I know. I've heard it. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But it's good. He is good.
Former writers. And some of his live shows were as long as 5 hours.
I don't even like being in a restaurant for more than 2 hours. I'm like,
yeah.
After an hour, like, get me out of here.
Yeah. 15 minutes left in the show. Sean starts wiggling in his seat.
That's right.
Stand-up is so good for Thai people. There's only one person who's famous for doing it, that there's just nowhere else you can see anything like it. So 2 hours, it becomes an immersive experience where people don't really get sick of it.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. And he's a good storyteller.
I have a question. So you've been in Thailand for a lot longer than Lex has been. We've been talking about like all the weird bugs that he likes to eat, what he doesn't like to eat. Do you have a favorite bug that you like to eat? And,
no, I don't eat bugs. That's stupid. What kind of an idiot eats bugs?
I did.
My man.
I did it. Stoner Morning Show is going bugs. We're pro bug eating now.
Some people like the taste of hair.
Yeah.
You know?
Not a good selling point. Is that going to be the selling point of the new candy bar? It'll be like a bug candy bar, and it'll be like, some people like the taste of hair. Don't fucking judge us.
Yeah. Do you think people eat flies? I wouldn't want to eat a fly. Those things are dirty.
Yeah, people can eat anything. One time a fly landed on me, and a dude picked it off my shoulder and ate it.
Wow.
There you go.
That's like
so I actually do like there's this one recipe I had which was awesome. Do you know what tree ants are?
No.
They're red ants. If they bite you, they really hurt.
Yep.
They're enormous as far as ants go, right? They're the kind of like army ants, I guess, or something like that. But basically, what we did was we took some raw chicken meat or some raw fish, and we throw it in a bucket full of these tree ants, and they all bite into the flesh, right?
Yeah.
And then we barbecue it, and the venom from the tree ants, when it's cooked, it has a nice sour flavor, almost citrusy.
Oh.
All right.
And so that was actually really good.
Wow. Ant venom chicken.
Yeah. Fucking want it.
Wow.
But in terms of just taking like a massive beetle and biting into it, no, thank you.
No cooked tarantula for you.
I mean, I'll do it, but I'll only do it to shut people up.
I gotta feel like if you were in a culture that eats grubs, that's like your sausage, in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's more like a French fry.
Yeah. Good call. Yep.
All right.
Especially if you cook them. Go ahead, Sean.
I have a question for everybody here and also for people watching, because I was traveling recently, right? I was on a train. I was also on a plane, but I was on a train. I was trying to use the bathroom. It's like a difficult thing. Like, definitely using the bathroom on the bus is a challenge, right? For example. So here's my question.
Sure. We're with you. Yeah, go on.
What's your go-to when you're on a bus and you're using the urinal? Do you automatically stand, or you just go right to sitting when you're on a bus and you have to pee? I'm
gonna stand, and I try not to blame myself.
Blame
if it gets messy, I'm just gonna say, listen, this is how life is. I did my best. You know.
You just shrug.
Yeah. And if there's tissue,
for me, it really depends.
Yeah, go.
For me, it really depends on whether or not we're in heavy traffic and whether or not it's day or night. Because if we're in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night, I just open a window, you know?
All right. Yeah, that's an option. Yeah.
I'm going to stumble in. I'm going to turn on the light, brace myself on the walls, and look at the toilet a little bit, inspect it. If there's no wet, I'll be inclined to sit down just because I want to relax and I'm lazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That took a turn. I didn't think he was going to go there. But all right.
Anybody watching, feel free to chime in the chat and let us know if you would.
Yeah, everyone watching this at home, please let us know how you pee on moving vehicles.
Yeah. Sitting, standing, or out the window. So far, those are our three options.
I'm a fan of on a road trip. I'm a fan of the bottle. I'm definitely I'll buy a Gatorade bottle just because it has a bigger mouth to it, so I have less chance of me making a mess on myself.
Yeah.
Really, Lex? I saw you using a box that time.
I could use a straw, but I'm just saying at dark if I'm driving. Yeah.
Samantha B is a squatter. She's got a squat.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not good at peeing at bottles. I'll be honest. Are you driving, Lex, or are you in the passenger seat when you're doing this?
I've done it both.
Under a blanket or a jacket?
No, neither.
Just full on. Don't look at me. Don't make eye contact.
No eye contact. I'll say. I'll just turn the other way. I'll turn away from the driver if I'm the passenger.
Yeah.
If I'm the driver,
yeah,
I'd probably just pull over. I wouldn't do it, to be honest.
What if
I'm sure there's a funnier response? But.
What if you're the passenger, okay, and you're peeing, and the driver so you're in charge of the music, probably.
Yes.
What if the driver
for sure
turns the song while you're in mid pee? Do you do anything about it or no? You just can't.
I can't. I'm not. All concentration. Because if I'm the passenger, then too, I'm probably in the other person's car, and I'm going to be extra careful about not peeing in the car, even one drip. Even one drip.
Yes.
Jade. Secondary question to Sean's question. You're the passenger, and the driver really has to take a wicked whiz.
Yeah.
And he asks
would
you
I hold the bottle?
Hold the steering wheel. Hold the steering wheel. Would you?
No, I'd hold the bottle. I mean, why can't I hold the bottle?
Yeah,
John, opinion.
It's safer.
Yeah. You keep your eye on the wheel, man. You keep your focus on the road. All right, I got your dick. I got this. The whole shirt down. I'll handle it.
Would you shake it for him? But how many times?
As much as needed. As much as needed.
It's like one shake, that's understandable. But two shakes, it's like now you're just having fun.
Yeah.
You know what? Who knows? Who can? Why does the mind go where it goes? You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. No judgment.
But I've thought that if I've been in a survival situation where if a snake bites my friend on the thigh, and I have to suck out the venom, and it's right there, I would be like, I have no problem doing this. I can shut this out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can suck the venom and not it be weird.
But you're gonna try to, make sure it's not like draws go down right away. You're gonna try to see if there's a different angle first, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, sure, right. But how would you suck it? Would you come in and lick it first, and then be like,
"Ew, no, ew, no."
Yeah, why
just full on sloppy headed?
Ew, that's gross. No,
man,
John.
I feel like I would be very medical about it. You know what I mean? It's like whatever.
John, what were you gonna say?
You go and you be like, okay, we gotta get into
this. Time can tell you a lot about what a person is like. Like me personally, I like to think about when I have nothing to do and my mind just wanders. Right?
Yeah.
I like to think about what was Thailand like 100 or 200 years ago, and what if I was here then? You know what I mean, how interesting. Be.
Yeah, and Sean's sitting there trying to suck on people's legs. I get it. We're lowbrow.
Do you think the language has changed that much in a 200 years?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I was actually recently cast in a Thai film where I was sure I wouldn't get the part. They wanted a skinny blonde guy.
Yeah.
Great
audition then. You fucking nailed that audition.
They actually bleached my hair blonde for the role. But part of the reason I got the role was because it was done in archaic language. Now, that's like Shakespeare, like thee, thine, thou, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
A lot of normal people don't understand that stuff. So it really did lessen the number of people who were competing with me for that role.
Yeah.
And I am good with languages. I understand all that archaic stuff, so I did it just fine. But yeah, the language has definitely changed quite a bit.
Yeah.
The words for me and you that they used 100 or 150 years ago are swear words now.
That's a big change. That's huge.
They're great. Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine going from motherfucker to yeah.
Speaking of
John, shit. I had a question for John. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, John. Say whatever. Go. It'll come. Oh, I remembered it.
You familiar with the word?
Go ahead.
Huh?
I'll wait. I'll remember it. Go.
You familiar with the words "goo" and "mung"?
Ooh, no.
So that's very, very impolite. It's swear words. It's impolite ways to say me and you.
Goo and mung.
Okay.
There is a swear word or a swear idiom in the Thai language that is primarily reserved for comedians.
Okay. That's interesting. What is it?
I mean, to criticize us.
Oh, really? What is that?
There's a word in the Thai language that's like an epithet. It's a slur for comedians.
Yeah. Wow. What is it? Do you remember it?
You normally only get that for like race, religion, gender, right? But no,
right.
Here it's for comedians.
Yes. That's good.
The saying is or phrase is "palok dak."
Wait, say that again. Say it slower.
Palok dak.
Golog dag?
What does it mean?
No, but don't try. We'll talk about it another time, Jay. It's not going to work. John taught me that. All right.
So,
but what's the little
translate as is eating comedians.
Weird.
Now I'll give you an example for how that would be used. So like let's say me and Lex didn't get along, right?
Uh-huh.
And we're both invited to this rich guy's party with lots of food and fancy drinks, right? And at the end of the night, me and Lex are the only ones still there, just shooting the shit, enjoying each other's company, finishing all the expensive alcohol, even though we don't normally get along.
Right.
But for this situation, we're enjoying each other's company.
Got it.
Because how else are we going to enjoy finishing all the expensive food and alcohol, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's eating comedians.
We're real pieces of shit.
Call someone a mooch, a gregarious mooch.
That's it. All right, I got one last question, and then we got to go, right? Or is the next? But one last question, John, is because you've done so many international, right? We at Khaosan Comedy Club. What country have you found has the worst sense of humor?
Ooh.
The worst.
So that's really difficult because obviously.
All right, now you got to pick three. You got to go quick. You got to go quick.
Populaces will just be way better at English, right? So while a number of French people come to the comedy club and don't really laugh, that's because they see that it's a place for the performing arts and they want to support it, and they don't laugh because they don't understand it. So I wouldn't say that they don't have a sense of humor, they just didn't understand the jokes, right?
Yeah. All right.
Honestly, I'd have to say the worst, at least as far as native speaking countries go, definitely America. Question.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Self-loathing American.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Jonathan, how do people find you, and do you have anything you want to plug or leave us with or anything like that?
So yeah, I actually do love America.
Yeah. I know. I'm funny.
Don't hate me, guys. But no, I'd love to plug, of course, anyone watching this, when you do come to Thailand, you go to Khao San Road. That's the main backpacker strip with all the nightclubs. Check out Khao San Comedy Club. And in the meantime, follow us online. You know, we're in a pandemic. I barely go outside. I'm lonely. I want you to follow me online, please. Me and the comedy club. My Facebook is Jonathan Samson Comedy. My Instagram is joke_farang. Farang is a word that means like foreigner in Thai. Farang. And the comedy club.
_farang.
Yes. Yep. And the comedy club would be you can use the initials KCC, that's Kausean Comedy Club, followed by the initials for Bangkok, BKK. So it's KCC BKK. That'll find you the comedy club on both Facebook and Instagram. Please do follow me. There's nothing going on these days. Just having those followers just feel connected, I think. And
it's just a click of a button. The poor guy needs a hit of dopamine. All right, just give him a little hit of.
Without spending money, freaking do it, people.
There you go. All right.
And you might see him go live and slap someone in the head.
All right, thanks, John. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on, John. Miss you, man. All right, cool.
What an exit! I just tossed him to the waiting room after that. That was like,
He is a performer.
Oh yeah. All right, our next guest is here, but I do have an idea I want to throw by you guys real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Hey, Sean, favor. I think there's something in the camera, and it's giving my OCD a problem. You see your lens is blocked a little bit.
Where?
Oh, right? Am I? Oh, no. Oh, it's not. It just. Huh. All right. There's a smudge.
Okay.
There's a smudge. I don't know what it was. All right. It's the wall. And it must be a smudge on my glasses. Sorry, Sean. Go ahead.
All right. We've done fundraisers before. You know what I mean? Like charity.
Yes.
We've like done fundraisers, and it's like, I don't know. It's in some ways stressful because it's like you want people to watch and you want people to donate or whatever. But in some ways, it's like, where is that money going? It's like, who knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what it's doing? Not that it's bad, but anyway, we have like so many artist friends, and it's like artists are struggling in a way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like, instead of like a fundraiser for an organization, I think we should do like mini
people fundraisers
for like 30 people. It's like, we have a friend who wants a new podcast mic, and it's going to cost $40. It's like, all right, they're going to put up a $40 GoFundMe, and it's just like, try to do that. It's like, we do a bunch of things like that.
I'm cool with that.
Help out people we know. Yeah.
If we wanted to, I mean, just to add to the idea, but we could talk about it more. I mean, even if it's not like 24 hours is always special, but we could do that. Instead of having sponsorship, we're asking the people to sponsor somebody else.
Right. It's true.
Dude, yeah. I love it.
So we could we could make a commercial for whoever needs it.
I love it even more. This is so cool.
All right. Well, good meeting. Good catch up.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll talk about it.
Business meeting accomplished.
Yeah.
Arrivederci.
Let's bring in Dookie. Who booked this guest? Is this a Jason guest?
Yes, this is. This is Dookie from Medhaven, which is he's located in Brooklyn somewhere, in a secret location in Brooklyn.
Hey,
and there's Boss Lady.
What up?
Fixing the camera.
Sorry it took us a while. How's it going?
Great.
What's
chill
up,
out
guys?
room.
Are you guys in Medhaven right now?
In the house.
Are you in the house?
Yeah.
Nice.
Morning.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? Oh, I think your mic's
Mic, baby. The mic. Turn this off.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like a mic.
How's that sound now? Wow, we got aliens and we got Dookies back there.
Right?
How do you sound now? Ooh, nothing.
Nothing?
Oh,
no. That was good.
Good? Now.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Dookie. What's up, gentlemen?
Tell us about
What up?
Medhaven. Where is it? How can people get there? Like, what goes on there?
The Medhaven is a little private club. It's located in Brooklyn, New York. Now, we don't sell anything. Everything is in a way donated or reimbursement. That's how we work. Because in New York City, you can't sell no marijuana. So we have our own little system, which is the way it works. We call it the lighter color system. You buy the red one, you get a free eighth. You buy the blue one, you get a free quarter. You buy the green one, you get a free half ounce. You buy the purple one, you get a free ounce.
Ooh.
Nothing is sold.
Yeah.
You join our club.
And these are the nicest, most high-end lighters, I'm guessing, right?
Of course. We got our membership cards. We vouch everybody. We interview everybody. Nobody under 18. 18 to 21, you must have a medical marijuana card. Anyone 21 and over, you're more welcome to come.
Adult use, baby. New York City.
And is it called Dookie because you guys found the poop hole loophole? Is that what?
Nah, it's called Dookies because I say this. I'm either a piece of shit or the shit. Either way, I'm shit, so I still win. I like that.
I love it. Now,
Stinky. You guys ever see those TikToks when the mom will put on like chocolate on their hands and get the kid to bring over tissue? Oh, that is a mean mom. Yeah, never seen a kid get frozen like that before. They just stare at themselves unclean.
I heard you guys won some contest recently.
Yes, actually we won 2. The first one in New York for best brownie, and the second one was in Colorado in April recently for the best cookie. There's nothing we can infuse. Look, we make our own infused empanadas.
Oh,
what?
Yes.
What?
Yeah,
Look.
Dude, I want that.
What's in that one?
Ooh, sirloin. It's made with sirloin steak. We don't use cheap meat.
Wow.
We don't do shortcuts here. The classic meat. Yes. She can cook. She's got some amazing cooking skills. She can infuse anything, even your bugs. Thank you. She can even infuse your bugs.
One day.
Yeah. Yes.
I would love to bite into a bug and it just pops and you taste cannabis. You taste that little.
Oh my God.
I haven't made any infused dinners yet. I've I've done my own brownies, but I've not done even avocado toast with weed butter.
I was thinking, Sean, just out there, I know it's just a bit of a hobby for you, but I mean, now that you know that there's competition for brownies, I feel like we got to get you in on that somehow, I mean, it could be a mini goal.
I don't need to win a brownie competition. I just make them because it's fun to eat them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But now if you have brownies, you could go around and trade brownies to other brownies.
I guess so. What's the secret of your good brownies? Is it the taste of them or is it how screwed up they make you? What
the love you put into it.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Are you guys a gooey brownie kind of guy or
gooey
cakey kind of?
Gooey, warm.
She's got this beautiful cookie monster brownie. It's a mixture of a cookie and a brownie mixed together.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what won the competition here in New York City.
Now, I hear you're having a documentary made about you.
Now we're making a movie. It's called The Queen's Tale. It's produced by DJ Exotic Mommy and DJ Digger. You know how there's a Bronx Tale, but now there's gonna be one with a Queen's Tale version.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we start filming any day now. We got delayed because of the COVID. We got stopped, but now they rewrote the script and we got called in again. So pretty soon we start filming again.
It's on the Roku.
Yeah, it's by Roku. Yeah, you'll only be able to see it in Roku.
It's an Extreme channel. No, Extreme TV.
Right.
On the Roku.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, have I been on mute this whole time? Everyone has been able to hear me, right?
Now we hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We've had conversations.
I just wanted to make sure. I thought I was on mute, but I guess I wasn't.
You're tripping me out now.
Yeah. No, but seriously, you've heard me the whole time I've been talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're real. You're real. You're a real person.
You know, can I tell you a quick story? My best friend from high school, he one time shared with me, I think we were at a party, we were drinking or something like that. He one time he was like, can I share something with you? And I was like, yeah, of course. He was like, when I was in grade school, I thought I was like special needs and nobody was telling me. Everyone was being polite to me.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, he thought he was like developmentally disabled, but nobody would tell him.
I honestly have felt that sometimes too. You know, I've had that little. I feel like that's almost like an existential question. Is like, you guys never thought about that yourself? Never had you were that secure in your own sanity?
I don't know.
I've literally done that. I'd be like, you know, it couldn't be that far off, right?
I definitely have thought that, like, I feel like I'm kind of a normal person, and I feel like all of my friends think I'm kind of normal. But it's possible, like, every time I leave a room, everyone's like, man, that guy is so fucking weird.
Yeah. You can't stop it. You wouldn't, yeah. You never know.
Yes.
But yes, look, come join our club. We take it serious.
Oh wow.
Whoa,
it is. Look at the cut. Look at the cut.
Dude, what bike do you ride around on that with?
Yeah.
Oh, you better not lie. Because I'm only 5 feet and 3 inches tall, I only weigh 122 pounds. I ride a hooked up with racing system and everything, a 125 Honda Monkey.
All right. There's no judgment.
Yeah.
I tippy-toe on every other bike. You know, I tippy-toe on every other bike.
I'm just glad you said a number. At a certain point, I thought you were just going to pull out like a moped. You know, you actually said a number, so that's good. All right.
That's how I got my license, though, with a moped.
And Double Dookie, even though you said you're only 5'3", it sounds like you love being 5'3", you know?
Yeah. I don't let nothing bother me. I'm a very positive person. I'm motivated. I love meeting people. I love the cannabis business. You know what I'm saying? I used to do IT work for New York City hospitals. I did that for over 20 years. I just finished retiring 2 years ago, and now I'm doing the cannabis business for 24 hours a day, head on.
Well,
congratulations.
It's not a job, it's a life. Yeah, you're loving it.
Yes, thank you.
How do people find you? Where is
Okay, you can either go to my Instagram at the Med Haven on Instagram, or you can go to if you want to go to my movie page, it's the real.420.shit. Or you could go to my Connoisseur Cup page, because I'm also a member. I'm the ambassador for the Connoisseur Cup, which is a legal firm in Colorado. They're coming to New York City. They made me the ambassador, so I could bring the cup here. You know what I'm saying? Let's team up. We can make some great competitions. You know, I got a lot of. There's going to be a lot of growing in New York. A lot of competitions. Bring it to a whole new level.
New York's taking over California as the capital of the world.
Yes.
Dookie, do they at any of these competitions you go to? Do they ever give an award out to the person who enjoys being stoned the most? Because
no, but we could do that. But we could.
Yes, we want this.
That's an excellent idea.
Yes.
I think Jake.
Yeah, I would nominate him. I would definitely nominate Jay.
Thank you. I'd like to accept this award on behalf of my friends.
Wow. Accepting it. Wow. That's what a move.
Well,
I think we could work this out. We could do this. We could actually do this. That would be a great competition. Or the one who can eat the most after being high, or let me tell you, who passes out first.
Because everybody's they always sleeping.
No joke. Next time we do a show, we should, we'll get in contact with you guys.
Yeah.
Great. Yes.
Bust out some cups.
We're planning the show for July 10th. So
July 10th, we're in there. You let us know we're in there with our eyes closed.
Thanks, Double Dookie.
All right.
We'll bring some empanadas. We'll bring some infused margaritas. Oh yeah.
I can't wait.
Yes.
Oh, we went down.
Right.
Bless. Bless.
All right, good deal.
Definitely.
Lex, what have you not had infused yet that you would love? Like,
I would love this. This empanada thing sounds great, and I miss empanadas. I'm in Bangkok, double Dookie. So, I'm Puerto Rican. That's the shit I miss.
Oh
the most,
yes.
is like a good pernil and an empanada. I had samosa from an Indian place that was like the closest I've had to it in years. But man, I would love a real Puerto Rican.
My wife will make you an excellent straight from the island infused pernil, bro. You wouldn't even know,
dude. All right. I love it. All right.
Maybe we can get you his address and you can mail him one.
I'll put the pressure on. Put the pressure on, Jay.
Overnighted. Let's get it overnighted.
It'll be great.
Yeah. Send it to me and I'll send it to him.
I'm gonna join it.
I think Jay. I don't think it gets past Jay. That guy's gonna eat that.
It won't get past me.
I think he can
Who knows?
And then it just sort of like disappears when it gets here. You know what I mean? He doesn't even pass it on.
It's like the old drug dealer bag of weed. Everybody gets a pinch before you get it.
It's been great. You guys are great. It'd be an honor to work with you guys. Not a problem. Never.
Yeah. What kind of events do you have coming up at your place? Anything?
Well, we do a lot of, those little secret sessions, you know what I'm saying, where we all get together, different vendors, you know what I'm saying, and that's what we do for now. But we have since we opened up our own shop and we teamed up with the Connoisseur Cup, we're getting on the legal side now, so we're actually going to start kicking a lot of ass.
Good.
Yes.
Exciting times.
Whenever you want some comics to come down, let me know. Sean's right in New York City, and he'd love to come down and hang out with you guys.
That'll be great.
I never invite myself anywhere.
I invite nominates Sean.
Yeah.
Let's make things happen. Just follow me. I'll approve you. We'll make everything happen.
Yeah.
Right. Awesome.
Thank you so much, Dookie.
Thank you, sir.
And boss lady.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bless.
Bye.
Bye.
Dude.
I love good people in the cannabis community, man.
It's really nice.
Oh, that's
another successful meeting.
Yep.
We did it again.
Business time, guys. We're all about business. We're just business.
I am
business in the shit out of this place.
Last
pineapple drink.
Ooh,
yeah, same thing.
That's like an empanada.
Doubling up today.
It's like an empanada, except don't have meat.
You take that word out of your mouth, Jay. You take that word out of your mouth.
Are there dessert empanadas or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can do it.
There's
dessert pierogi. Did you know that?
Those are Cubans. Really?
I've never had it, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dessert
but
pierogi?
is it potato? Is it potato stuff? Is it pierogi?
It's like
that's potato stuff, right?
Plum in for the dessert stuff, or peach. It's like jelly or something.
Do they serve it warm? Because they're like from the.
I don't remember. I don't know.
To me, I'm always like, I feel like those northern, like European countries would eat warm dessert. Is that presumptuous of me?
I don't know anything about
not at all
the dessert habits of Europe, to be honest.
All right.
Of Northern Europe.
Yeah.
Duly noted. I will move on then.
Or I don't know. Or let's stay on this topic.
I think it would be some sort of like warm berry mixture with maybe nuts.
Yeah, they're big fans of berries
and nuts.
I think like a custard, like a warm custard kind of thing.
Yeah. Shoot. Hell yeah.
We have one more guest who is arriving at some point. Oh, Jesus, this might be him right now. This might be BLAHZAY.
Oh, wow.
What?
I'll let him
in.
The
East is in the house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How did you guys get in touch with him?
Oh,
this guy's had a 20-year career in hip hop. That's not easy. Who are you guys hanging out with?
My cousin from Pro Thizzle Productions helped us out. So
yeah, we're making connections, man.
Yeah. New York City's
Interesting.
fucking hot, man. Hopping.
I saw a free movie last night.
That's right.
Really?
They're giving out free movies.
What'd you see?
A documentary about the making of the movie Kids. It was rough.
Wow.
There was a lot of stories. Do you remember that movie Kids?
Yeah. Ooh.
It's pretty brutal. Well, the making of it was a little
brutal.
What's up?
Challenging?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, BLAHZAY?
Everything's
camera's
good, man.
just-
Can you see me?
No,
No,
we can't
sir.
see you though.
Barely.
Barely. How do you see? It's a cartoon hand.
That's the back of the screen, man.
Yeah, I feel like he's close to figuring it out. That's why.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, if all we get to do is hear you, we'll take
That's
what we
fine
can.
too. We can make do with that.
Yeah.
I think I just pressed the wrong button. I'm trying to get back to the camera. Let me see.
How's your Saturday? What have we missed? What's in your world?
Yo, my Saturday is good, man. Just recovering from last night, man. You know, like y'all was saying, New York is electric right now.
Yes. Oh my God.
That's exciting. It's exciting to hear from somebody who's not there. I love it.
Yeah.
I missed it. Because a year ago, everybody said New York's dead. And now everybody's, it's a good change.
Yeah.
It changed, but the thing is too, we just at the beginning.
That's right.
I think it's gonna go to new levels, further than it's ever been.
I hope. BLAHZAY, real quick, our buddy Lex is in Bangkok, Thailand. Don't you have like a group of musician friends that are out there?
Yeah,
right.
I have some of the top hip hop artists out in Thailand, out of Bangkok, called Titanium. Check them out, man. They crazy.
All right, cool.
Titanium. Sure. Yeah. So you in Bangkok now?
Yeah. I've been out here before COVID, and now I'm just riding this shit out.
Oh man, you gotta look into that Titanium, man. Bangkok invaded. Yo, that's like if you want to go to the party where the hottest party at, it's gonna be around Bangkok invaded DJ Buddha.
Okay. I actually know DJ Buddha.
Yeah,
I met him. Yeah. He came to a comedy show.
Yeah. So he's the DJ for the group. And the boy Way. Some exciting hip hop that's out there, man.
It's starting to pop. There's a guy, the biggest guy I know. I haven't met him, but I met one of his another hip hop girl. I actually taught English for a hot minute here, and one of the students was a rapper who's gotten some pop on YouTube and stuff. But she was working with Young Ohm, and I think that's the hottest. That's the hottest guy I know out here. That's what the kids are listening to.
Definitely, I can link you with Titanium. Is like they're like, there's something like out of this atmosphere. Like every one of their views have a million views in all their videos on YouTube. I was out there. We just did a concert, maybe like 30,000 people, man. Hip hop concert in Thailand.
It's crazy. It's getting there. It's a really interesting time right now here. Dude, I wanted to ask you, because you came up, I was introduced to you from J. Rue the Damage. And to me, he blew my mind when I was a kid listening to it, because he was rapping in metaphor. I hadn't heard of a rapper doing what just give me I don't know, that was when I was so attached to hip hop. And I'm curious to know the world then, how you were there at the beginnings of all this shit. I'm so curious to hear what the fuck that was about.
Yo, it's so crazy, man. Actually, I was doing music before J. Rue. And me and J. Rue we used to hang out, man, in East New York. And, he used to be I used to perform in Brooklyn. And J. Rue used to actually, he used to be part of the entourage and do my ad-libs on stage and stuff like that. And he actually, he recorded his first demo with PF Cuttin, which is my PF at the time. DJ PF Cuttin cut J. Rule's first demo.
Okay. That's dope.
Me and J. Rule, we started out together, man. This was all a dream of ours. We was in Brooklyn, just dreaming about this, you know? So that's like family.
How much has Brooklyn changed, man? I haven't been to Brooklyn in so long. I'm sorry. Dude, I'm from upstate, man. I'm from upstate.
The answer to that question is a book, but yeah, take it away, BLAHZAY.
Yeah.
Like,
what was the question? How has Brooklyn changed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Brooklyn has changed, but it's still the elements that's still remaining, man. I think it's gonna remain. It's definitely changed. It's more, a lot of people from Europe is in Brooklyn.
Yep.
You know, so it's a lot, you have a lot of people first time in America, you know, they come into Brooklyn. So that's real interesting. So
I got a serious question.
Yeah.
Knicks or Nets?
Oh.
Because you're Brooklyn, did you embrace them, or this is
I'm Brooklyn Nets. But
wow, you could do the change. Wow. Powerful.
All right. I'm a traditional Knicks fans also, but it's like if you got that Brooklyn on your shirt, man. It's like,
you know what? I commend you. You have the nerve to do it. I couldn't. I couldn't get it in me. Even when the Knicks were the worst, I still couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it.
Couldn't. I tried. I really tried.
You couldn't do what?
Switch to the Nets. I couldn't be a Nets fan. Even now, I like watching them, especially now. They're ridiculous. The three are ridiculous, but I'm a Knicks fan. It's sad. I can't
do it through.
Why can't you do both?
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like I'm doing my part. I'm giving them love a little bit. I'm just not as excited as when, you know, just not.
The thing about what's attractive about the Nets is like they're not this big franchise, like this huge franchise. They're a real independent feel. They're really into the community. You know, it's a real small operation, and they do a lot of drives. They do it. You know, they like the Barclay is always doing community things. You can walk up to the Barclay, hang out, and get you some coffee.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't hear the Knicks doing that at all.
No, in fact, he's the opposite. Dolan is the worst. All right, I think I'm all right. I'm gonna try harder. You know what? I'm gonna try harder.
Thank you. That's all we ask, brother.
All right.
I think they just got what a basketball team needs to be, and you know, from the owners on down, and it's like, holy shit! It's like it's some real shit going on right here, man.
Yeah,
and we're not used to that from with Dolan. Dolan was like, I think like worse.
Yeah, dude, he's a garbage person.
So Lex,
and then he's like, on top of that, he's forcing people to see his performances and
Sean, what were you gonna say?
That weird stuff, the weird music stuff he's doing. Yeah, Lex, I feel like this is a good transition of you becoming a bigger Nets fan, and it doesn't mean you're leaving the Knicks. It's just you're growing into just part of your heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I am good.
Instead of buying a huge T-shirt that says Brooklyn Nets on it, maybe you just get a pair of shorts with that it says like Nets real small on the leg.
Just tiptoe, not full commitment. Okay, all right. Budget it out.
Get some Brooklyn Nets socks.
Okay,
there you go.
It's good. Yeah. Okay,
BLAHZAY. You just wrapped up shooting your new video. Is he there?
BLAHZAY.
Maybe he took a call.
Boom.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Well, he'll be back.
I think he just wrapped up shooting his new video.
Maybe Jay-Z just called him, was like, we don't want him as a fan. It's all right. He just let him go. That guy's a little burnt for my taste.
No, I think the Brooklyn Nets want you as a fan. That's very true. Hey, oh, he's back in the waiting room. Here he comes again.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
JS, you had a question lined up, so
yeah.
Get ready with that question as soon as you.
Yeah. Warm it up. You want to do a test run?
So BLAHZAY, we just seen you in New York last week, and you were wrapping up your video shoot. Tell us about it.
All right, yo, I couldn't hear you, man. Now I can hear you back. I was trying to make
good.
camera. Yeah.
Jason's got an excellent question.
BLAHZAY, we were just in New York City last week, and you were wrapping up your video shoot. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yo, so I got this song that's out that's called Chris Lou, and it's like a different kind of feel. So what I was trying to do was take like a riverboat type dancing, and I had some of my people that was like real familiar and dramatic, like in the drama kind of dancing, and like the theater dancing, you know what I mean? So I try to just add that to the video, and we was just doing crazy shit like that, man. Like I really want like this new BLAHZAY 2.0. I want to kind of like get into like every aspect of New York. So, you know, like the Broadway plays and stuff like that I'm looking to do. You know, not only that, there's a lot of actors that's not working, but I kind of just want to like cover what New York is. Because, you know, over the last few years, I think a lot of people forgot what, what New York is, you know. Like I let my friend in Atlanta, you know, they moved they in Texas and everywhere, and, you know, people's all over the place, man. And New York don't really have that, yo, I'm from New York. You know, they don't really have that impact no more. So I just, you know, like, I want to do my part, man, and letting them know, yeah, like New York is the shit. New York, everything. Right, you know.
I've got a New York. I've got a New York question for you.
Yeah.
You fuck with Staten Island.
Staten Island. Is that still New York?
That's a good question.
Ever since,
I fuck
ever
with
since Wu-Tang left. All right, he fucks with him.
I've got one good Staten Island thing. I mean, I'm sure there's more, but have you heard about this restaurant BLAHZAY, where it's there's a restaurant Italian restaurant that has every weekend a new grandmother in the kitchen making like grandmother recipes.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I forget the name of it. I've been there once, but it was incredible.
I guess. Oh wow!
What a great shtick.
Yeah,
that's why New York's the epicenter, man.
Yeah, and it's not always Italian. I think it's an Italian restaurant, but it's not always Italian food. It's just sort of like whatever grandmother chef they find, they like bring her in, and it's like this weekend is Turkish grandmother recipes.
All right, so BLAHZAY, then my follow-up question to that is, besides your grandmother, your grandmothers don't count. Name a friend's grandmother that you'd want to eat their food again.
Oh, nice question, dude. Wow.
Thank you.
It has to be a grandma, a friend's grandmother.
Yeah. It could be anybody's grandmother. It doesn't have to be a friend. Just a.
Okay. It'll take a second.
This is a tough question. Yeah.
I know it's a tough question, but I feel like we need to know now.
Right.
Friends.
Be a random shout out.
Yeah, mother is a hard thing. Now, grandmother.
Yes, that's a good point. All right, she could be a grandmother. So she could be a friend's mother, but she's already a grandmother.
There you go. Yeah.
Open up the window a little bit.
Man, I know I've told this story before, but when I was a kid, I slept over a friend's house, and his mom made sausage and biscuit gravy that's the first time I ever had it. Man, I still think about that morning. That was incredible.
There you go. All right.
What a good.
All right.
And I think it was a school day. She made that on a school day morning.
Morning. What is this lady? She's trying to kill her kids.
No cereal. Right? Sausage gravy. Man.
Well, I know one grandmother come to mind is my son's grandmother.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, my son's grandmother, mother is from Colombia.
Oh my God, yeah.
Grandmother's from Colombia, and she got the best beans on the planet, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like her beans, sold. And so
it's always something simple like that.
Right.
It's just so goddamn good.
Yo,
you can put those.
Can I tell you the only thing I miss about my ex-wife is her grandmother. Her grandmother was this like from Cuba. She used to make like the best like ropa vieja. She used to make the best like black beans, dude. And she used to like cook all day in the kitchen, like while everybody was at work.
JQ, you don't eat. There's nothing about your wife's cooking that you miss. It's your wife's grandmother.
No, her grandmother's cooking, dude. Wow. Her grandmother's cooking because she used to live with us for a while.
Wow.
Your ex-wife didn't make anything good? No. Oh, all right.
We'd have to order the blue box, and I'd have to make it.
He's a good cook, then.
And that was good.
He's a good cook.
I am.
I've had some ribs.
She couldn't burn toast.
Yeah. That's all right.
Wow, got uncomfortable. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Well, you should look up your ex-wife's grandmother. Just visit her.
She died.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Well,
it's all right.
Much love to her.
Let me see. I'm trying to switch this Zoom camera. Hold on. I don't know if it's off or back.
All right.
That's good. If it works, it'll be like we had 2 segments with BLAHZAY. Audio only, and then video segment. Lex, what can you tell us about your life?
I can show. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
haircut. Wow.
Did
you do that?
Don just sent that article.
What's what?
I just buzzed it because I got tired. I couldn't grow it anymore. It's obnoxious. Long hair was ridiculous. A mullet is even worse.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
So I was going to ask you. I seen it on Carlson's story.
You got this, Jay.
So
yeah.
What are you going to ask me?
I got it. Yeah. I was going to say I seen your haircut on Chris Ralphson's story.
Oh,
so it looked good. I wasn't ready for it. I was like, wait, he took it. What?
Dude, my head is so round. Look at how round that head is. I don't get it.
Nice. I like it though.
Dude, it's so
it's
round.
Good. No scars.
Yeah, it's a beautiful head.
You should get a tattoo.
On my head?
Get a tattoo up there, dude.
On my head?
Yeah.
Of a bowling ball.
Yeah.
Just the 3 holes?
Can you get Stoner Morning Show? Can you get Stoner Morning Show on the top of your head and the third eye?
I love the Stoner Morning Show, but that's a lot of pressure, Jay.
Sean,
your hair will grow back.
Step in here. Help me out, Sean.
Brother.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I would try talking a fan out of getting Stoner Morning Show tattooed on.
Yeah.
I'd be like, don't do it. Hey, Don looked up that restaurant I was talking about. It's Enoteca Maria. That Staten.
Oh my God.
Enoteca Marina. Oh, that's so good. You come there, you get your grandma, she cook you your food.
Yeah.
She smack you in the face. That's the other, I don't know.
All right.
BLAHZAY's
back and he's going to.
Boom. Second segment.
Possibly.
In the building.
In
the house. Danger.
The digital house.
You had a career now in hip hop for over 20 something years then, if you were doing it before J. Rue.
No, yeah, I wasn't, but J. Rue got into the industry before me.
Yeah.
So I was just doing it locally, so he was able to put out albums before me. But like my thing was until like the mid 90s, late 90s.
Yeah. And were you rolling with like Terror Squad, or what was your group? You guys?
I was with. I mean, I came from the Gangstar Foundation.
Dude, that's right. And DJ, he remixed it for you, right? Premier did it.
Right. Yeah,
that's right. Shit, that's dope.
I love Gangstar.
Yeah, right.
I'm on. If you ever listen to the albums, I'm on Take Two and Pass by Gangstar.
Okay.
I'm on a few of they a few of they songs. You know, Guru's rapping about, you know, me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that was the crew. That was the crew.
That's amazing. That's honestly like they're fucking, and even Premier still undeniable. Anyway, that's awesome. Dude, I'm so proud of you then. And I'm really actually proud of us to get you on here. This is like an honor.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel dumbified.
Like Guru, like, yo, it's funny that we're talking about Guru because like this morning, I was thinking of Guru because when we hang out, we used to just hang all the way to the night and just sleep in the car. Like we'd be like in Brooklyn Street or Manhattan with our feet hanging out the window, knocked out in the car. You know, just totally out of it, chilling. Like that's too. So last night was almost like it was close to one of those nights. So it made me think about Guru, you know, because we did that on the constant, you know, right out of the show. You know, he'll have a show.
Yeah.
And we won't go in. We won't stop.
Wow.
So it's a trip, man. Especially, I don't know, from an outsider, like I'm a comic and I know, like, I see some of my friends blow up and shit like that, but I feel like at that time, I mean, it was like you were a part of the industry, like, I don't know, just the crossover. I mean, literally EPMD is busting out a song called Crossover at that time when they're like, you know, it became accepted as music. I remember my mom throwing out like my old CDs. We talked about this on the show before, of just knowing that it was hip hop, you know, like and to have to be around it as people are just popping and starting to come out with like, because you guys were doing shows when people didn't even know what the fuck was really going on. I mean, that's what I find really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a question. If that inspired you to say anything, just please. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, you know, I got into hip hop when I was like 13. I was with I kind of got fortunate, and when I went to my studio, like I took all my money that I had and went to this studio. It happens to be one of the hottest studios at the time, which was it was a studio called 1212 in Queens, and had this guy called Paul C that worked in the studio, and this guy was like one of the historic engineers.
Wow.
I just so happened to run into Paul C, and he took a liking to me. He told me the right things and showed me the right things that I think would enable me to do music now, which, you know, engineering, how to EQ, how to make yourself sound good. One thing he believed in too was my voice. And he kind of centered me around my voice, even at a young age, you know. He had that vision. So, you know, that it was amazing with Paul C, because, you know, you're talking about the late 80s. So, you know, I remember him telling me things like, oh, you know, hip hop, you can't make a living off of it, but, you know, something cool to do. And he was producing, and he was producing artists like Rakim at the time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and you know, Large Professor, which was you know, was big records at the time. You know what I mean? Those records was on the radio and everything.
Yeah.
So he never could see the vision as this. He never could see this, but he put in his work. He worked as hard. He worked his ass off. So everything is like quality, and, you know, he put his work in like a soldier, you know? So I think that aspect of seeing, you know, hip hop develop is you know, it's cool.
All right, now I think this might be my last question, and hopefully it inspires Sean or somebody. But if you had a chance to go back to just only wearing cross-colored jeans for the rest of your life, Would you do that?
Just cross color.
Just that old that 93 that 93 overly baggy. I'll let you get Timberlands. You get Tim, but that's everything else oversized, very colorful.
Lex loves fashion. That's why he's asking. He loves fashion.
I'm just debating if I'm gonna get like a Thai, person to make me some gear out here. I just don't want to commit to it until I know other people will do it.
I mean, I think I wear my pants backwards.
All right.
We all gotta wear our pants backwards sometimes.
Listen, if I get a chance, I'm gonna get you a Knicks starter jacket, so that to see if you
I've got
a tribute to your old school.
Ever, man. I remember, I remember girls, and I remember people I remember myself even putting a Band-Aid on my sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, did it take off for like a week?
Yeah. That was, man. I mean, that was the best era, man. It was just creative. Man. It was just, I don't know, man. I would love to see that reenacted in the movie or whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You have old video from that time. I just last night I was at a Tribeca film screening for a documentary about the making of Kids, which was
we get it. It was a rough night, sure.
It was fucking weird movie, you know what I mean? But kids that were in Kids, they had so many like skateboarding videos of themselves. You know what I mean? Like, is there
that's nice
guys floating around that somebody has access to?
Is there a video floating around?
Yeah, of you and just
like you randomly go up on YouTube and just see some of your old shit.
Right.
I don't know.
Or something else.
I don't know if you can go to 93, but I know you would definitely hear like some music with me and Paul Sear I was mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I think this record called, I think they was just called, I Was Just Out Loud back then. OUTLOUD. And the record was called I Put a Hurtin', or it was called Clean and Sober. I think it was Clean and Sober on YouTube. We didn't do a video, but that was the vibe.
That
was the vibe.
And back then it was on you to make your own video too, right? I guess it probably still is.
It still is.
Yeah, believe it or not, it was like nobody cared about a video that much.
Yeah.
Unless you was just going pop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like so important like it is now.
So, hey, BLAHZAY, can we talk? How do you know my cousin? How did you meet my cousin?
Sean?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I met Sean. I had this record with Young Dirty. I did a video with Young Dirty. Okay, me and Sean met actually at an Old Dirty reunion. At an Old Dirty's, I think, anniversary party or something like that.
Yeah, he's pretty tight with the Woo guys.
Yeah.
What?
I had a record with Dirty, like before Dirty passed too. We found out that we was related.
Yep.
Oh no shit!
Really?
Yeah.
So there you go, Sean. He does.
Fuck
he
yeah,
does fuck with Staten Island. See,
Yeah.
he fucks with Staten Island every day.
That's right.
Yeah, but Dirty from Brooklyn though.
Dirty from Brooklyn,
I'm sorry.
man.
Wrestle Wu-Tang. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but
I did know that.
Yeah, I messed with the Woo hard. I was like, I seen the Woo evolve. I seen like the very essence of the Woo. Like
that's a great sentence, by the way.
True
I'm
Master,
sorry.
Me and True Master were next door neighbors.
What?
Okay.
Me and True Master played Wolfer Ball and Skelly together.
Any asses up?
Yeah, you guys play
what?
Asses Up? You ever play Asses Up? You know what I'm talking about?
We played Pocolivio in Freeze Tag.
Freeze Tag is classic.
more. That sound like more the new 2000 wow. That's like a 2000 wow.
Freestyle?
No, asses up.
Oh, asses up.
I think Lex should describe that sport. I think he can't just throw out the name of it, asses up. I think he needs to describe it.
I'll tell you what it is, but it's also, it wasn't just in, I was Long Island. I was in Brentwood area. They had, but it was the flat surface, like a handball court kind of situation. And you throw a ball and you're supposed to catch it. You can catch it on one bounce, but if you drop it, if you don't catch it cleanly and it drops to the ground, then you have to run to the wall and everybody pegs you with the ball. Everybody throws the ball at you until you touch the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that game will be popular now. Just from the name alone, everything.
Just the name alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Just
I want to see the women's league. League.
All right, Jay. All right. This is why we don't have the women's league.
Yeah. I think Lex can bring the sport back. I've got a question for Lex inspired by his fashion question.
Yes.
Lex, what's the biggest Puerto Rican flag you've worn on your body?
On my person?
Whole t-shirt of Puerto Rican flag, or you haven't gone?
No, I think I only got.
He dabs in it.
No, I've had full on t-shirts. I've had full on t-shirts. But I was gonna say I know I had a hat that I really liked. I wore a lot, but I had a Puerto Rican Olympics hat that I used to wear all the time. And but yeah, I had. But I never had a full on flag.
Yeah,
that's why on the hat it had a flag. That's why I was thinking that. I've had shirts that just say Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Or Coquille.
Lex, are you married?
No, not anymore.
So you're you're a bachelor out in Bangkok?
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm pretty tired.
Huh?
I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, mind blowing, man. That's
it's a good place to be.
Yourself out there.
Yeah, I jumped a level. I'm not complaining. I ain't complaining.
I don't think Americans really understand. Like my Thai boys used to laugh at me. When you be over here yo, I'm gonna play with the women and all that out here. They laugh at me because it never can go to what's going on in Bangkok.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. They're good. What's interesting is they're girls are a little less inhibited about just talking and having a good time, being silly. It's the men who are less silly, and that I find, you'd have to be in a real private group for the guy to get silly, but a girl has no problem being silly, which is just super fun.
A girl out there told me, she said, I don't give a shit. She said, if I die, I come back as a butterfly. She's like, whatever. She was like, she was into the right now.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
it. I love that. Love it. It's a different. It is a challenge sometimes communicating with them, but even just that philosophy sometimes, right? Their perspective of that is interesting, and I do also find it because I'm oddly progressive because I have 7 sisters, and so it's always that's a little weird too because there are very traditional roles that the women take on, and they like that, which is nice, but also weird for them to take a picture of me when I wash my dishes. They're like, ha, man, wash dish. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yo, Thai women will use their body to wash your body.
As a washer.
Knows. It's true.
Yeah.
Very sudsy. You could get a very sudsy bath here.
That's not something I knew I could order ever.
That's in that little pamphlet. That's in that little pamphlet that comes with the little food.
Yeah, with the pizza shrimp. You could also get that. You could also get really dirty showers too. You could do that here.
Oh, I get it. I'm not surprised. Lex, do you think you'll steal that line of I'm gonna come back as a butterfly? You should that's your pickup line.
It's not a bad. You think I get to come back as a butterfly?
I mean,
that's a lot of change. Right in the middle of your life, you feel like you're a caterpillar or you're, some cool, and you're just getting used to yourself. And then all of a sudden you have this massive change.
Hey, this is going to sound dumb, but I think caterpillars know from that from when they're young that they're gonna turn.
Yeah, like it's a coming of age kind of thing.
I think
like puberty.
I think
like
they
puberty
know.
for caterpillars.
I think they know. I don't think they're surprised by it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
all right. Let me throw this back to anybody. BLAHZAY, feel free to answer. First time you nutted, I knew that I was gonna I nut from my, but also when the first time it happened, I also felt like maybe I broke my dick. I didn't know. So maybe you know that you're gonna be, become a catalyst. Sorry, I'm starting to get an echo on my headphones, but
Hold on. What about now?
You know what?
Echo?
Oh, no. Oh, good. All right, that was you, not me. You know what I'm saying is what might happen with your body, but then it actually happens, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" Maybe that's how a caterpillar.
I knew exactly what I was doing.
I don't
All right.
have the first time I nutted memories.
All right. BLAHZAY?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You don't have to answer.
It's just been so. That first nut been so overwhelmed by the.
Yeah.
That needed it, man. It's just it's totally forgotten about.
It does clear your mind.
There's been so many other nuts since then. I
might have passed out.
I think it's a problem, man. If you still remember that first nut, man, come on.
I think I don't move on. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm chasing the dragon, man. I'm chasing the dragon. It was a very, very intimate night. I had candles lit and everything.
This is a weird memory, but I was walking home from school one day. It was I don't know, in the 5th or 6th grade, and a friend of me ran up to me and during recess, and was like, "You got to come home. You got to come to my house tonight." And I was like, "Oh, why?" He's like, "I found a Playboy magazine behind a dumpster." On his way to school, he found a Playboy magazine, so I was like, "All right, I'll come to your house tonight." And we walked this weird way to get to his house, and we walked behind this place, and it was gone. And I think I walked home. I don't think I even walked back to his place. I was like,
"Yeah, you just forget that."
I was mad at him.
Yeah, you thought you were about. And would that have been your first Playboy that you've seen, or no? All right. Still hard to get, hard to come by at the time.
And it wasn't his last.
No.
BLAHZAY.
Yo.
You've spent some time in Thailand. We've all been talking to our guests that have been in Thailand and Lex today about food choices and were there any interesting stories about eating bugs or something that was cooked that you were like,
if you didn't eat bugs out here, I'll put it. How about this, Jay? If this is all right. If you didn't eat bugs out here, what's the weirdest thing you did eat out here?
Oh, there you go. Thanks, man.
Yo, I don't know, man. I'm kind of I've been a vegan for a minute. So when I went to Thailand, when I went to Thailand, man, I wasn't really into that because I was just happy that they was eating they got this thing called what is it? Morning
morning glory.
Morning glory, morning glory.
Yeah.
I was just eating that so much.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I can eat without meat that I'm like, this is a meal. It's legit. It's kind of I guess like bok choy-ish. I'm gonna guess you both have eaten that.
Yeah.
But it's just it's a plant. It's like stemmy kind of plant, but they boil it, and it's delicious.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they're not shy with garlic out here.
Right.
As a vegan, would you eat bugs? Because we're also discussing it just as no. Okay.
No,
right.
no.
What made you go vegan?
I'll just be trying. I was on some shit of just trying to unravel the hypnosis, man. You know what I mean? So I went to a comedy show actually, right? And one of the comedians was putting people on. I had one of my friends, there was a couple. So we went to the comedy show and one of the comedians knew how to do spells. So after the show, we hung out by the bar. Y'all remember this comedy room in Lower Manhattan? What was the name of it? I think it was on First Avenue.
Is it the Comedy Cellar?
Greenwich, or New York, or the New York Comedy Club, or is it Greenwich over there? Right, Sean?
It was owned by the lady. It was owned by the lady. The lady was she owned the room. It was her place. Man, what's the name of it?
Is it the Comedy Cellar? No,
it wasn't the.
No, that's on the west side. By First, I feel like it's New York.
This was right
Comedy
around the
Club.
corner from Pianos. You know what Pianos is at?
Yeah.
Right around
that's right.
He's not been to New York in like 10 years, and he's yelling out the names of buildings that he recognizes. Was it the Empire State Building?
State Building.
World Trade. He said World Trade.
Yeah.
Oh, too soon, man. Too soon.
The New York Yankees.
Yeah. So the guy, we hung out. So anyway, he had my friends, like he put a female, one of my friend's wife, under hypnosis, and he had her on the floor barking like a dog.
Right.
And it totally blew my mind. Because I was like, this power exists out there to control somebody like that. We all must be, and we all being like, we all under it. So I just went on a mission to like unravel that. And I started studying and I started, and it took me to that place where I was like, yo, I've been under hypnosis with this food thing. I've been made to, I cannot stop eating meat. Yeah. I started to go down that road. Yeah, I started to go down that road, and I said, I have to stop eating it. I wanted to stop eating meat. And then it was the information I was getting. It was mind blowing.
On that same path, what else? We got a little bit of time, right? Just can you give us one other kind of thing that you feel like was super? Because it seems like you just are happy too with these choices. Is there another choice that you made besides going vegan that on that same path to like breaking yourself out of the cookie cutter mold? I agree with you. I completely agree. I understand what you're saying about this hypnosis. So what other
question? This is good.
Yeah. Is there any other thing that you might want to drop some knowledge?
One thing else was like just watch television. I got rid of my TVs. You know, I was a guy, I had the most expensive TVs in my house, 80-inch television. And, all kinds of stuff. And then, I got rid of all that, man. I gave it to my sister. I gave it to my moms. And I got rid of all television. And that was the biggest thing. TV.
I believe it.
And, that was like such a great move. And, people was like, yo, you're entertainer, why are you getting rid of the TV? You're an entertainer. Don't you want to be on the TV? But it was just like, nah. And, those things, I think, what built me to be, I think it puts me in it capsulized me, where I can be like, right now, I can feel good about shit. I can feel good about my artistry. I can feel good about my music. It kind of like, it helped me with touring.
Oh, wow.
It really helped me with touring because before I used to go on tours, I used to be on tour, and you have other artists that would be like, yo, I'm ready to go back home. Take me back home. Like we'd be in Germany, especially like the early 2000s and late 90s. You'd be ready to go back home because the food alone, you'd be like, you have like bloody sausages to eat. You got to try to find a Chinese restaurant in Germany somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So the food and but now, once I went through my transition, I was always able to feel like I'm at home. Once you out and you can feel like you at home, you on tour, you hey, you don't care, you there. If you're in Thailand right now, no matter how much fun you can have, if your stomach is not getting met right the way, and you're not eating the right food, you're gonna want to go back home.
Yeah. I understand.
Stomach.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, you're right.
So that able to help me, that I was able to tour, I was able to travel more because I didn't care. Wherever, just bring me out. I'm there.
Yeah.
That's good.
And that kind of like created kind of some energy with my online. That created me, the record sales. So I'm starting to, it just created some excitement that just kept me going.
Yeah. Nice. Inspiring.
Yeah.
BLAHZAY,
All right, dope.
We've reached that time in the show. You got any plugs?
Yeah.
Yo, I just keep looking out for that BLAHZAY music, man. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be, classic hip hop with classic but totally new. And just go to BLAHZAY Martel on my Instagram, and just be a part of the excitement, man.
Right.
Hit me up.
Sean might be a part of the excitement. He might be in the video.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if definitely not this one, the one upcoming, one of these future videos. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. Yeah, I want to. I also, the comedy's my thing, too. I want to be a part of the events y'all do.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, come through with July 10th, man. July 10th.
We'll keep in touch.
If you don't want to do anything on stage, I'd love for you to be my guest.
No, that's what's up, man. Let's
just smoke you out.
Yeah.
Dude. All right. You guys make me more and more jealous in New York, but I love you guys. All right. I'm going to say podcast Raw Comedy. Also, there's a Raw Comedy Asia that I'm doing podcast there. And also Buddy in Bangkok still with Brian Aylward. If anybody wants to check out that shit. Sean, you got anything?
BLAHZAY, well, thanks for coming by, man. And yeah, we'll definitely talk soon and we'll see you.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Man.
Yeah.
That was cool, man. Great talk.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
All right.
Stay high, stay humble, man.
Dude,
yes, sir.
I would have loved to be in that world, because that was the first kind of world hip, that was not my world, but I felt close because I was New York and I was in an area that had artists who came out of there. But man, I'm jealous of that, being in a place. Well, I mean, that's why I came here, I guess. But to be a place where there's art, a whole art form being pushed, it's so interesting.
I think
it'll
be fun to. Well, I don't know. I think the whole world is going to feel electric. We're on the verge of it. I know.
Yeah.
Some places need to catch up with vaccines and stuff, but I don't know. Good things on the horizon.
Yeah, man. Also,
all right, guys. Love you guys.
Big up to Too Many Blunts for coming out to the show. Big up to Nirvana Farms for supplying my high. This is the last that of the stuff I've been smoking. Thank you so much. And I think that's it, buddies.
Yeah. All right. That's another successful Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself. Yeah.
Dude,
good show.